Welcome back. Today, you are about to embark on this epic deep dive right here on Zoom Vantage, where we do not just scratch the surface, we plunge headfirst into the very heart of innovation. Today, we are expanding our exploration of China's robotics revolution into a full-hour odyssey that will blow your mind. Imagine a world where humanoid bots flip burgers in your kitchen, harvest crops in vast fields, assist surgeons in life-saving operations, teach your kids math, compete in Olympic-style games, and even handle your household chores. That is not some distant sci-fi dream. That is China's reality in 2025. With over 370,000 industrial robots and a mind-blowing 8.82 million service bots produced in the first half of this year alone, China is rewriting the rules of automation. The World Robot Conference 2025 in Beijing dazzled everyone with more than 150 humanoid robots on display, while the inaugural World Humanoid Robot Games featured 500 robotic athletes from 16 countries tumbling, triumphing, and teaching us about the hilarious hurdles of physical AI. By 2050, projections suggest that over 302 million humanoids could be deployed in China, dwarfing US numbers and addressing labor shortages while supercharging efficiency across every sector. But is this a golden age of progress or a slippery slope toward an automated society? We will unpack it all: the history, the breakthroughs, the challenges, and the wild future ahead. Buckle up. This is Tech Frontiers like you have never seen it before. Let us start at the beginning. China's robotics journey did not happen overnight. It roots back to the 1970s with early experiments in industrial automation. China's transformation into an industrial superpower began after the death of Chairman Mao Zedong in 1976. Under Mao's leadership, the country remained largely poor and rural. His 1958 initiative, the Great Leap Forward, aimed to rapidly industrialize China, but ended in disaster, triggering a famine that claimed between 15 and 55 million lives. A turning point came in 1978 when Deng Xiaoping took power. He launched a new direction for the country through a policy of reform and opening up. Deng welcomed foreign investment, permitted private enterprise, and allowed market forces to set prices. These reforms proved highly effective. Between 1980 and 2000, China's GDP per capita increased fivefold. Special economic zones, such as Shenzhen, emerged as hubs of manufacturing and export, producing inexpensive goods for global markets. China's rapid growth continued into the 2000s. Its 2001 entry into the World Trade Organization further accelerated exports. By 2010, China had become the world's second-largest economy. However, this growth brought challenges. The country remained heavily reliant on cheap labor and traditional industries, and much of its high-tech sector still depended on foreign technologies. But the real accelerator was the Made in China 2025 initiative, launched in 2015. This government blueprint poured trillions into AI, robotics, and high-tech manufacturing, aiming to transform China from the world's factory into its innovation engine. Fast forward to today. China commands over 50% of global industrial robot installations, with a robot density of 470 units per 10,000 workers, up from just 49 in 2015. Policies like the 2023 Humanoid Robot Guidelines targeted mass production by 2025, backed by a $138 billion fund for robotics and AI. Events like the World Robot Conference are not just shows, they are catalysts, fostering collaborations and sparking investor frenzy. Experts forecast the humanoid market exploding from $2.24 billion in 2024 to $41 billion by 2032, driven by AI breakthroughs like multimodal large models, MLMs, that fuse vision, language, and action for embodied intelligence. But challenges loom. While scale is China's superpower, bridging the gap to true disruptive innovation requires overcoming supply chain dependencies and ethical hurdles. Now, let us gear up for the industrial sector, the beating heart of this revolution. Picture this: factories where humanoid robots zip around assembly lines, collaborating with humans on intricate tasks, predicting maintenance needs, and slashing production times. China's industrial robots are not just tools. They are the vanguard of a manufacturing renaissance, claiming over 54% of global installations in 2024. Let us unpack this powerhouse sector, layer by layer, from historical roots to futuristic visions. First, we will take a quick history lesson. China's industrial robotics kicked off in the 1980s with imported tech from Japan and Germany. But Made in China 2025 flipped the script, targeting self-sufficiency. By 2020, domestic firms held 28% market share. Today, it is 47%, with exports surging 60% in the first half of 2025 to $746 million. Government subsidies, R&D tax breaks, and clusters like Shenzhen's Robotics Valley have created an ecosystem where startups thrive alongside giants. What are the types of robots? We have got a full arsenal. Articulated arms dominate for welding and painting, with 6 to 7 axes for fluid motion. Scarabots excel in high-speed pick-and-place, hitting 200 cycles per minute. Cobots, like S-Tune's ER series, use force sensors for safe human interaction. Think shared workspaces without fences. Delta robots zip through food packaging at blinding speeds. Emerging stars include autonomous mobile robots, AMRS, for logistics, and undersea bots for offshore oil. But the real buzz? Humanoids blend all these for versatile, adaptive roles in unstructured environments. Technological advancements are firing on all cylinders. 5G enables real-time control with latency under 1 millisecond, perfect for remote operations. Machine learning optimizes paths, reducing energy use by 20 to 30%. Digital twins, virtual factory replicas, simulate scenarios to cut downtime. Sustainability? Robots like those from Xiasun use recycled materials and AI to minimize waste, aligning with China's carbon-neutral goals by 2060. The secret sauce is advancements in multimodal large models, MLMs. Models like DeepSeek R1 process 550 trillion operations per second, fusing vision-language action for embodied AI. This lets robots understand commands like assemble the engine while adapting to variables. In 2025, open-source MLMs slashed training costs by 90%, enabling smaller firms to compete. For instance, Tencent's VLA arms sort parts with 99.5% accuracy, learning from videos rather than rigid programming. What are the popular models? Let us spotlight the all-stars. Xiasun's SR series articulated arms offer 200 kilogram payload and 0.05 millimeter precision, deployed in VW factories for welding, boosting output 40% while cutting defects. S-Tune's ER cobots provide 1.3 meter reach and plus or minus 0.02 millimeter repeatability, with force sensing for electronics assembly at Foxconn. Guangzhou CNC's SCARA is affordable at $5,000, achieving 200 picks per minute in packaging lines. Ubtech's Walker S humanoid features 41 degrees of freedom and AI navigation, carrying 10 kilograms over uneven floors, testing in BYD EV plants for battery swaps. Unitree's G1 has 23 joints and 2 meters per second speed, with balance algorithms for hazardous inspections, mass-produced at $16,000 per unit. Roque's XB lifts 165 kilograms with IP67 rating for metalworking. MechMind's Vision Guided offers 3D cameras and 99% sort accuracy for irregular objects. Efforts Heavy Duty provides 300-kilogram payload and AI predictive maintenance, reducing downtime 30%. Shanghai Step includes arc sensors for shipbuilding. Geek Plus's AMRs haul 1,000 kilograms with SLAM navigation in Alibaba warehouses. Fourier's exoskeletons amp human strength 50 kilograms for worker augmentation. Humanoid standouts are transforming industries. Robotera's L7 with 4 arms for multitasking assemblies. Robotics Atom U features LLM-powered voice commands for flexible ops. DroidUp's Walker 02 handles logistics in Huawei facilities. Hire's Hiva performs industrial chores with emotional AI for team coordination. Engine AI's SE01 manages transport in smart factories. Astrobot's S1 offers high-speed prep at 5 meters per second arm velocity. Shenzhen Dobot's mass-produced humanoids come in under $30,000, entering SMEs. What about deployment stories? In automotive, the big leap. BYD deploys 100-plus Agibot units for parts sorting, cutting costs 30% amid EV boom. Zeekr uses UBTech bots for quality checks, handling 1,000 inspections per hour. Xpeng integrates Unitree for logistics, navigating dynamic floors. Xpeng's Iron Humanoid Robot, unveiled in 2024, is revolutionizing EV manufacturing with its 60 joints, 200 degrees of freedom, and Turing AI chip, enabling precise assembly tasks. Xiaomi's Cyber One is a bionic humanoid robot with advanced emotional intelligence, capable of recognizing 85 sounds and 45 human emotions for seamless smart home interactions. Tiangong, developed by the Beijing Innovation Center, is a 1.63-meter, 43-kilogram humanoid robot with 42 degrees of freedom, capable of running at 6 kilometers per hour and leveraging advanced multimodal AI for versatile tasks in industries and research. Deep Robotics. DR01 is a robust humanoid robot designed for industrial precision, navigating complex terrains at 1.6 meters per second with advanced AI-driven autonomous learning and fusion perception capabilities. Kepler Robotics Forerunner K2 is a fifth-generation humanoid robot with 52 degrees of freedom and 15 kilograms per hand capacity, excelling in industrial tasks like manufacturing and logistics with advanced AI and an 8-hour battery life. Keenon Robotics X-Man R1 is a humanoid service robot designed for hospitality, featuring 180-degree waist mobility and advanced AI vision to interact with customers and collaborate with other robots like DinerBot T10. Qinglong, developed by Humanoid Robots. Shanghai Limited is China's first full-sized humanoid robot, standing 185 centimeters tall with 43 degrees of freedom, 400 Newton-meters torque, and 400 TOPS AI power, designed for tasks like agile walking and precise object manipulation. Leju Robotics Quavo, China's first open-source Harmony OS humanoid, features 26 degrees of freedom, 4.6 kilometers per hour omnidirectional walking, and 360 Newton-meters torque joints for versatile tasks in commercial, industrial, and home settings. Unix AI's Martian is a biomimetic humanoid robot with 360 Newton-meters per torque, enabling fast walking, obstacle avoidance, and versatile performance in commercial and industrial environments. Notix Robotics Dora is a lightweight, 1-meter-tall humanoid robot with 20 to 26 degrees of freedom, 3 depth cameras for advanced 3D perception, and a 5-kilogram payload, designed for household, research, and elder care tasks. Xingbao Robots Beta 0.4 is a customizable high-realism humanoid robot with advanced facial expressions and cloud-based AI, designed for versatile applications in airports, hospitals, and e-commerce live streaming. Robotics Star 1 is a perception-driven humanoid robot designed for general intelligence, featuring advanced motion control and multimodal AI for versatile tasks across industrial and service environments. Limex Dynamics Limex Ollie is a 1.65-meter-tall humanoid robot with 31 degrees of freedom, featuring modular design and an open SDK for advanced AI research, industrial automation, and dynamic tasks like gym workouts and warehouse sorting. Overall, 520,000 units were installed in 2024, doubling density by 2025. Electronics rely on Eston in circuit assembly, with defects under 1%. Logistics sort millions daily at JD.com. Food and pharma use hygienic cobots in clean rooms. Challenges include labor displacement. China retrains 10 million workers annually, but efficiency gains create new jobs in robot maintenance. Global competition is heating up. Japan, Fanuc, and Germany, KUKA, now Chinese-owned, lead high-end, but China's volume and mid-tier pricing dominate. US, Boston Dynamics, excels in agility, but China's 61.5% export growth in the first half of 2025 makes it number 2 exporter. Tariffs? China pivots to domestic innovation, reducing import dependency from 72% to 53%. The growth stats are impressive. $5.73 billion in 2025, rising to $13.85 billion by 2033, 9.9% compound annual growth rate, or $16.5 billion per some forecasts. Humanoids are the fastest segment, pushing the global market to $10.22 billion in 2025. By 2030, China's robotics revenue hits $108 billion, doubling from $47 billion in 2024. Now, let us trade factory floors for fertile fields. China's agricultural robots are revolutionizing farming, tackling a shrinking rural workforce, down 20% in a decade, and ensuring food security for 1.4 billion people. From ancient rice paddies to high-tech greenhouses, automation is blooming. The history shows that traditional farming met tech in the 2010s with drone pilots. Now, Smart Agriculture 2025 invests $50 billion in AI agtech. Labor shortages? Robots fill the gap, boosting yields 15 to 20%. Popular models include Geer's AI breeder, gene editing, 400% faster hybrids, analyzing 10,000 plants per day with CV, Honghu T70 tractor, GPS LiDAR, 50 hectares per day, soil analysis AI, DJI Agras, multispectral drones cut chemicals 30%, health monitoring. Exagi strawberry pickers, soft grippers, 1,000 berries per hour, cotton toppers, 98.9% accuracy in Xinjiang. FJ Dynamics tractors, 5G cloud integration for predictive farming. Yitu monitors, cloud AI for pests/nutrients. Hicrobot, greenhouse logistics. Blue River ML weed zapping, 90% herbicide reduction. HAI systems, seed management. Humanoids in ag include Zhongxiao, dexterous planting harvesting. Agibot, MLM adapted for inspection weeding. Unitree G1, terrain scouting. Robot Era, Star 1, monitoring. MLMs like DeepSeek fuse data for yield predictions, voice commands. The market is set to reach $2.93 billion by 2030, 17.5% compound annual growth rate. Challenges involve rural infrastructure, but 5G rollout helps. the future promises unmanned farms by 2030. In healthcare, robots are more than machines. They are compassionate allies battling an aging population of 400 million seniors by 2035. China's push involves $20 billion in medtech, integrating AI for precision care. The history traces from Da Vinci systems in the 2000s to Healthy China 2030, emphasizing robotics. Let's dive into the amazing world of China's healthcare robots, where cutting-edge technology is transforming patient care. The AI plus remote surgery system from Shanghai Microport Medbot lets doctors perform surgeries, like removing tumors, from miles away using 5G for super-fast, precise control. It's already been used in over 500 surgeries in 2024, cutting complications by 25%. Tencent's VLA arms, powered by Robotics X Lab, sort medicines with 99.5% accuracy, handling 1,200 prescriptions per hour. They're in over 200 hospitals, reducing errors by 40% with smart AI. Tencent's Xiaowu, developed by Robotics X Lab, is a humanoid robot designed for healthcare, assisting the elderly with mobility and real-time health monitoring, using advanced AI and a quadruped wheel-foot hybrid structure. UBTEC's Walker S is a 1.7-meter humanoid that helps with rehab by analyzing how patients walk, monitoring vitals with 95% accuracy, and supporting 50 patients a day in Shanghai hospitals, easing nurse workloads by 30% Engine AI's SE01 autonomously delivers supplies in hospitals, carrying up to 50 kilograms and making 200 deliveries daily in places like Beijing's Union Hospital, saving 20% on costs. Unitree's G1, a 1.27-meter robot, aids physical therapy with speedy 2 meters per second movements and an 8-hour battery, helping 15 patients per session improve recovery by 15%. Robot Era's Star 1, standing 1.6 meters, offers companionship to the elderly with smart AI that reads emotions and checks vitals with 98% accuracy, reducing loneliness for 70% of users in Guangdong nursing homes. Deep Robotics. Dr. 01 supports therapy by simulating exercises, moving at 1.6 meters per second and helping 20 patients daily, boosting mobility by 25%. Kepler Robotics Forerunner, K2, a 1.65-meter humanoid, analyzes medical scans with 97% accuracy, processing 500 scans daily in Shenzhen labs. PND Robotics AtomU, a half-body robot, gives injections with 99% accuracy, making workflows smoother in 150 clinics across China. Astrobot's S1 prepares for surgeries with fast, precise arms, supporting 10 operations daily in Shanghai's Renji Hospital and cutting prep time by 50%. Kaiwa's gestation robot monitors artificial wombs with 99.9% accuracy, but its 2025 trials are sparking debates, with 60% of people on X worried about ethical issues. These robots are changing healthcare, making it faster, safer, and more caring. But the journey continues. Let's see how robots are reshaping other fields next. Who says learning cannot be fun? Social and educational robots are turning classrooms into interactive wonderlands and homes into supportive spaces. Let's jump into the fun world of China's social and educational robots. These amazing machines are making classrooms exciting and homes more supportive, teaching kids and helping with daily tasks. From physics demos to friendly chats, here's a simple look at the top robots changing education in 2025. Unitree's G1 is a 1.27-meter robot that shows off physics tricks like balancing or catching objects with 95% accuracy, engaging 30 students per class in Beijing schools and boosting STEM interest by 40%. Robot Era's Star 1, a 1.6-meter humanoid, chats with students using smart AI to read emotions, helping 70% of kids in Guangdong feel less stressed during group discussions. Deep Robotics. Dr. 01 runs cool virtual experiments like physics simulations with 90% accuracy, helping 20 students per class at Tsinghua University understand tough concepts 25% better. Kepler Robotics Forerunner K2, a 1.65-meter robot, tutors students in math and science, adjusting lessons with 97% accuracy and helping 500 kids daily in Shenzhen improve test scores by 20%. DroidUp's Zueba, a 1.2-meter robot, helps with homework in subjects like math, solving problems with 95% accuracy and saving 30% of study time for 25 students per session in Shanghai. At the 2025 World Artificial Intelligence Conference, DroidUp unveiled its latest android, the Zueba 1, which officially enrolled in a doctoral program at the Shanghai Theater Academy as part of a promotional campaign. According to the South China Morning Post, the robot student will pursue a 4-year degree specializing in traditional Chinese opera. As part of an experimental initiative, Zueba 1 will study emotional expression, storytelling, and human-machine interaction alongside human classmates. Haier's Hiva, at 1.4 meters, makes learning fun with games and coding challenges, engaging 40 students per class in Hangzhou and boosting participation by 35%. Ubtech's Alpha, a 1.5-meter robot, teaches coding through apps, helping 30 students per class in 200 schools nationwide improve programming skills by 25%. Robot Era's L7, a 1.7-meter robot with 4 arms, helps 10 students at a time with group projects in Nanjing, improving teamwork and task completion by 30%. MLMs provide multimodal for voice and gesture processing. 5G enables remote education. China's goal is to install robots in every school by 2030. Robots recover from falls, navigate fields, and even land punches in boxing. Sure, some looked like they were auditioning for a blooper reel, but reinforcement learning is pushing them closer to human-like skills every day.